Hey everybody! Okay, here's your video for this week. We're going to be working on Chapter 3 this week, which is Block 6. Chapter 3 is Units 7, 8, and 9, and you're also going to be working on the brief forms beginning with D and E. We're going to go ahead and connect to the Shorthand website. We are going to, here's Chapter 3, which is Units 7, 8, and 9. We're going to click on Unit 7 first. Remember to have your paper labeled correctly, and as you look at the screen, it's going to show you here how to write the O hook. Here is another one with some proper names, tells you how, and then here you're going to have your frequent word drill, which is number 66. That's where you're going to start your assignment for this week. So it's going to be number 66. The first word is no. So you're going to write no. No consists of the N, letter N, and the long O sound. N with the long O sound. So if you see the way that they write it here, Greg writes it N with the O underhook and the little dash underneath. I do not write no that way. I write no and N with the little O underneath hook. It's just easier for me to remember it that way. So either way, you can write it, whichever is easiest for you to remember. But you're just going to write it across 20 times. Go down to the next one. Next word is law. Law is L and the aw sound. So L, aw, L, aw, L, aw. Just like that, all the way down. Next word is low, which is going to be the L and the O sign. So L, O. See how law has the dot and low has the dash because it's a long O sound. And that's an aw, which is a short sound. So that's the difference there. Again, you can write these words the way that you would like to write them to remember them. As long as the letters look similar to what the word is sounding out as, I'm not going to take any points off for that. So if you see here, like go down to the word note, N-O-T-E. It's wrote N long O with the T. So when you're writing the word note, you're going to write the N-O-T and then the long sound underneath, which shows you that that O is a long sound. So that's how you would write the word note. So you're going to go all the way down the frequent word drill, do each and every one of these words, write each symbol at least 20 times for me, but as many times as you need to write them, to practice them, to remember them. Here's another frequent word drill. So you're going to be doing 66, 68, 69 or some brief forms. Here's your reading and dictation practice here. So when you get to number 70, which is how you're going to do each assignment, when you get to the reading and dictation practice, you're going to click on transcription key to this unit and bring up the English words. Like I said, if you have to go back to just see how Greg wrote one of the words, you are welcome to use this as a reference. But what I'm really wanting you to do is to go through this English words and write it in your own shorthand. So for number 70, this is how I would write it. All right, you're saying, dear sir, colon, I was glad to get your letter of January is the Jan for the month, and you're going to put the two little quotes underneath, so that shows you that that's a proper name and it's to be capitalized. 15, comma is your, no, that's a question mark. I'm sorry, comma. And then you're going to say, but I am still in the dark as to the general purpose of your taking the trip to, okay, Lowell, I would write L-O-L, long sound, and then the quotes here. That's how I would write it, but let's go back and see how Greg wrote it. January 15th, I am in as to the general purpose of you taking the trip to, oh, look at that. They did it just like this. Can you see on here the screen? That's the one. So it's pretty similar to what I wrote. I just added the O, the long O sound. So for me, I would know that that was Lowell and that it had to be capitalized. So either way you write it, I'm not going to take points off as long as you're reading it correctly and you can transcribe it correctly. So Lowell at this time period. Will you not let me have all the details of the situation with a question mark? Okay, so basically you're going to write it. You should practice it as many times as you can until you're pretty sure that you know what you're writing and that you can transcribe it. Once you've written it all out and you're satisfied with the way it looks and you can easily read it, you want to transcribe that section onto a Microsoft Word document so that it looks just like this, and then scan it and upload it into Canvas. So also for this week, you are going to be doing brief forms beginning with D and E. So you're going to go over here to the anniversary edition, click on brief form list. You're going to scroll down to the words beginning with the letter D, which starts with deal and dear, and you're going to go all the way down until the word express. And you're going to write each word at least 20 times for me, but like I said, you have to keep practicing. These are a lot of symbols to remember, and the only way you're going to retain them is by practicing. So happy writing this week. Let me know if you have any questions.